If you have a business, do this. Protect your cash flow. How do you do that? You have to keep a buffer, something separate from your business. In case your business has got an emergency, a working capital requirement, you tap into the buffer. Don't go and borrow money. In case there's an unexpected opportunity, you quickly get this money and invest and benefit. That's how it should be. It's an example for us in Zambia. I want to give you some numbers, okay? Let's say your monthly essentials in a month goes up to somewhere 6,000 for you to survive. Let's just assume 6,000, okay? If you save 300 kwacha per week, that's roughly 1,200 kwacha per month. Now, I want you to watch the magic here, people. When the emergency comes, you don't borrow at 20% no. What you do is simply go and tap into this buffer. You already have 1,200 that you saved from the previous weeks that you can start with. It is always easier to sort out a problem if you have something you can start with. The common mistakes people do, they have no buffers. So when an emergency comes, you have to store your phone. An emergency comes, you have to go and withdraw your investments because you have no any other source. The common mistake people make is people create a buffer and then spend that buffer on lifestyle. Like somebody's been saving. After 6 months, they've got 100,000. Guess what? They go and buy some dongoristic car. Like they go and some useless car somewhere. Or just something just weird, like phones and what, and just nonsensical stuff. Those are common mistakes. A bank doesn't reward itself with reserves. No, I've suffered a lot. Let's spend our reserves because we suffered a lot last year. No, banks don't do that. Banks ask, what should we invest into with this money that we have now to multiply it? How do we grow this one even further? Those are the questions banks ask. So this week, do this. Open a separate account. Okay? Open a separate account with any bank. And nowadays, you can just call the bank and say, I want to open another account for savings. On phone, 10, 15 minutes will be done. I've done it before. I've called my bank and I've said, I want to open another account. They did it for me while I was on phone. Within 15 minutes, we were done. My account was active and everything was okay. So you can do that on the phone. Open a separate account this week. All right? And then set an automatic transfer. If you have a salary account, or could be a business account or a personal account, set an automatic transfer. Say, you want every time money comes into that account to subtract either 5% or 10%, or set a fixed amount. Every time subtract either 50 kwacha or 200 kwacha. Every time money comes into this account, doesn't matter what it is, get the 200 kwacha, goes into this account. That makes you become consistent in creating that buffer. Those 250 kwachas, 200 kwacha, 200 kwacha, over time they'll become big. So set whatever is realistic.